SUPRA is dropping right now as we speak, and I could not be any happier. This is why. Right now, it is currently September 30th at 7:21 a.m. with a current price of 202361. Yesterday's video, I think it was 2 days ago, the price was at 20 and a 26. And I mentioned that in, I think it was 3 days, 3 to 6 days, I said somewhere around there, that this was going to cross and that it was going to turn bullish. Well, I was wrong, but I'm really glad that I was. This cross didn't even happen. I know it's still early, but this little tiny dip caused the 1334 to just it's like an opposite magnet effect. It was looking like it was going to cross into the bullish side for it to cause a bullish pump, but something happened. I wonder what could have caused this. As you guys know, I'm typically 80 to 85% accurate whenever it comes to technical analysis. Price predictions on dates, deadlines, all that stuff. If you've been watching the channel, if you have been watching and staying tuned with everything, all alerts, you would know I'm typically accurate and right. Right now, it was one of those where I'm like, I wonder who stepped in and started selling, taking profit, or causing some sort of like little, not even FUD. I don't even think it was FUD. It was just people selling, groups selling, entities selling. Kind of curious to see who wants it to stop going up even higher or start it to have a little run up. It's, I'm not going to call anybody out or have any crazy predictions, but I'm pretty sure somebody's causing it to not, or at least in this scenario, they caused it to not turn bullish. But that's my theory. I can be wrong, of course. I am actually very happy that this is starting to trend down. It was a little buy the rumor, sell the news on that little tweet that Josh was getting out there, typical, but I still loaded up at 253 days ago, I think it was. And I am going to end up buying more. This is looking like it might actually end up coming down here to my yellow line by the looks of it. Like, I actually said over here that this was the bounce and that we might not even see here, but because this is how fast and quick technical analysis change and how much you have to adjust to it. So because these didn't turn bullish, now we are seeing some downside movement, and it's now letting me know that there is still a possibility of us seeing the 1.9 range, about 2 range. Now that I see this, or now that I mention the yellow line, the support zone, the 2 zeros and a 1.9 range, I had one comment yesterday, no, 2-3 days ago. I don't remember when. My deadlines were so off. But I had one specific person leave a comment on the YouTube video. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not that type of guy to call out and point fingers and all that. But he literally told me that he's going to stop watching the channel because he sold his position. Let's pause the video for just a split second. Have you claimed your free Bitcoin on Betfury yet? If you haven't, do so right now. This is free Bitcoin claimable every single day. Don't let any Bitcoin slide. I don't see why you wouldn't want to create a free account and claim some free BTC from the box that they give you. Check out betfury.io. The link for it will be down below in the description. Once you create your account, it will ask you for a promo code, or you can just use the link specific to the description down below. That promo code is going to be claim BTC, and you will instantly be able to have access to so many rewards, as well as the main one being Bitcoin. And because I said it was going to drop to 1.9 and it never did, and this it was starting to have a little run up because of the tweet from Josh, and so he was like bashing me, saying that because of me he sold, and now he doesn't have a good average. Don't don't accuse me of what you do. You are in control of your funds. You are in control of what you want to do with your Supra or overall crypto portfolio. My job is to literally just tell you my prediction, my own personal opinion, what I think is going to happen. That's what it is, a prediction, a probability. It's not always guaranteed to go where I say. It's not always going to do exactly what I say. Okay? So right now it does look pretty good. And I'm seeing that we might end up, that's the key word, might. Nothing is guaranteed. End up going to the yellow line. If we see this yellow line, I will be buying. Me, not you. You don't have to do anything. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I will be buying my biggest position in that 2019, 202 range. It doesn't have to be spot on. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? So I will be getting a position there. If we break this yellow line, it's going to be very, I mean, there's the probability of it doing it is really there, but hopefully the buyers step in. But if we go below this, that's gonna hurt, but I wouldn't mind seeing some more cheap Supra. A lot of people are too optimistic, right? We have to go through very rough patches, very bearish trends in order for us to go up. Like there's a bunch of projects, a bunch of L1s and all that suffered for years until they actually showed their true value, Tron being one of them. This can be a really good investment for you in the future. I never said that this was going to go parabolic tomorrow. I never said this was going to go parabolic in 1 week. This is going to take time. 500,000 transactions per second, better and faster than Solana. #1 EVM. The development is there. New dApps, a great, very well organized CEO, dev, team, community as well is big and well established. The potential is there. We just need that time. Don't go very bearish and hateful on Supra just because we are seeing a pullback or we start seeing sell-offs going on and so on and so forth. Don't be scared of that. Literally do the opposite. And it's so crazy because whenever I want to say any stock, like for example in COVID, whenever, I don't even know if I can say that word on YouTube, whenever that happened on 2020, the whole stock market crashed like insane. Everybody was panicking. Everybody was selling. They were afraid. Well, now, 5 years later, people around me are always saying, man, look at that 2020 drop, that dump. I wish I could have bought. I wish I could have loaded up on all of my portfolio, my 401k, all that stuff. I would have been really well off. You have to think different than everybody else. Whenever in 2020 was crashing, I was buying. I was getting long positions. I was shorting as well for short-term gains. Stuff like that. Pretty much all these tokens, all you had to do was just buy every dip, accumulate, be well organized, and you would have been really well off literally by just holding. Which is BNB, just buy and hold. Polygon, buy and hold. Tron, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin. All you had to do was just buy and hold that crap. Literally, just buy and hold and forget about it. That's the key for crypto. Diamond hands truly does pay off. Okay? I don't want you to come back 5 years down the range and you see, for example, this is just a huge example, right? So let's say we are right now in, we are in the year 2025. Let's say we are over here in 20, I don't know, 2028 maybe. I don't know, just random year. We are trading at 6 cents, some really random price. We are trading at 6 cents. 5 years from now, I'm sorry, 3 years from now, technically, right? I don't know why I keep saying five, but 3 years from now, you can be looking at this dip right here, because what if it does this, right? And then just boom, it just ends up doing something crazy like that. 3 years from now, you're going to be looking at these prices down here, and you're going to be like, man, why didn't I buy? Why didn't I load up? Why didn't I accumulate? You know, every drop would have been a huge amount of X amount of gains for me today. Stuff like that. It's very crucial. I mean, then again, think about it like this. If it goes like this, then it climbs up. That's still overall a really good thought process, in my own personal opinion, of what to really think. Think outside the box. Think different than other people. When there's panic in the streets, sell-offs in the street, that's whenever you start accumulating the most. Overall, man, what I'm really trying to say is just long term, I think it's looking good in my own personal opinion. And I'm just going to continue buying this. I believe in it. I trust in it. Looks good. Market cap is very cheap. Price is cheap. If it gets cheaper, I don't mind. Don't, like, people get so scared whenever there's sell-offs and drop in price and negative 90% prices. And yo, that's the time to buy, bro. Like, that is such a great opportunity. And then they're over here crying and bitching whenever it does crazy gains. They're over there crying like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I missed out on this. You know, stuff like that. So don't be that guy. All right, I just want to point that out there. But yeah, that was just a lot of ranting. That was my own personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Click the like button, subscribe. I will see you tomorrow in the next YouTube video. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.